everybody. So today we're going to try peanut butter and blackberry jelly. Epicurean, I'm guessing that's their like series of this. This is from Urban Artifact, Cincinnati, Ohio. 8.5% ABV. It does say 2021, so ale brewed with roasted peanuts and blackberries. The date on this, 5/18/21 per Untapped, 8.5% ABV. They are calling this a fruited sour. I don't know anything about art, but it looks like almost an old school art is on here with a, I'm guessing it's a bluebird. It looks kind of blue with something in its mouth. So the Epicurean, I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's some kind of picture because I have no clue what that has to do with a peanut butter and blackberry jelly. No clue. Didn't look it up. Probably should have, but it was time to have a beer. $4.29 is what I paid for this. I did pick this up at Hoffman Street Grocery. Get that off there. Go ahead and get this open, get it into a glass, and see what we think. I was trying to remember how many Urban Artifact beers I've had. I think I've only had a couple. We'll stop there, because the last one almost went over. Man, I can smell those peanuts from here. Kind of plum-colored head, small and medium bubbles. They are going away pretty quick. Even from that pour, about a finger of head, half a finger of head. Color, somewhat hazy. I can make out the light box in there. Ruby red color, bubbles coming up, medium bubble level, I would say. Must be from blackberries. You guys are seeing a lot darker. That almost looks like purple. Mine's more red. But yeah, it has to be from blackberries. Let's go ahead and smell. It's almost like you get that grape, that fermented fruit with a roasted peanut. Kind of tart, like a tarted fruit, but on the back end you get that roasted peanut. It's kind of weird. Yeah, like wine-like, from like fermented grapes, fermented fruit, and then on the back end, roasted nuts. Let's go ahead and taste it. It kind of smells the opposite of every other, let's say, peanut butter and jelly beer. Usually that roasted nut smell is what sticks out the most. Then you get some like tartness, jam, whatever. This seems like it's the opposite. So let's go ahead and taste. Kind of tart. More sour than tart. Yeah, like tart fruit for the first half of the palate. Then that roasted peanut kicks in, but it doesn't overpower that tartness, that fruit tartness. So you still have the layer of fruit, but then it's just a tiny bit of roasted nut. And yeah, it's more tart than anything, even in the aftertaste. Light to medium, probably in between, right in between. Which for a fruited sour, I think is fine. Yeah, kind of a, in the aftertaste, a seedy berry. I don't know. There's no way I would call out blackberry. I think from the tartness and the sourness, because I was going to say, I would probably go raspberry without the raspberry taste. There's no way I could pick out blackberry. I doubt this is going to do anything, but we'll pour the rest in here. No alcohol for this high of ABV in a fruited sour, but kind of most of the time, at least from home brewing, it's easier to up the ABV with fruit because obviously it's mostly sugar. Yeast is going to eat it, so you can drive up that ABV. I'm surprised we don't see higher ABV fruited beers just because of that. I can't tell you. I know on my raspberry ale that I make, I want to say it's like 5%, like the base beer. But then when I add the raspberries in the secondary and take the reading after that, it's like 9.5, somewhere in between 9 and 9.5. So as far as I'm concerned, you can add fruit and really get a higher ABV. I don't know what to think about this one. I would go 3.75 out of 5. I could definitely drink this. If you're into tart sour beers, this is definitely one for you. I think it's like that peanut butter, which is the roasted nuts, is like in the very back, or they added a very small quantity because that fruited sour is really taking over this. So yeah, 3.75 out of 5. Let's check Untapped. Two of my friends have had this, average 3.78. A little over 1,000 people have checked this in, 3.65. One person said big salty peanut shells with a nice jamminess and mild sourness. Yeah, and only two of my friends have had it, and the one person left the jamminess comment. So yeah, if you're into those sour fruited, definitely one to pick up and try. For the price, I would only pick up one. This is not something that I would drink a 4-pack of or anything like that. If you enjoyed this video, check some more out over here. And until next time, happy brewing.